I'm in heaven. This right here is my Hennessy Exorcist ZL1. You guys already know that. This car means a lot to me, and over the past years and everything that's been done to it, there's been a lot of money poured into it. I mean, I would say well over 6 figures of my account has been drained into this car to bring what you see here. And there's not a lot of cars out there that I would sell this for or trade this out for. In fact, there's actually only one car I can think of that would maybe heal the wound that would be letting go of this car. And that machine out there is something that we're gonna go check out today. Well, this thing just about gets the job done.
It does. It does.
Every kid watching this video right now is probably in their head or typing away on their keyboard wanting a GT3 RS. Now, there's a solution to that that's a lot cheaper and offers something that these days the RS doesn't have, and that's this right here. This is the 991.2 GT3 with yours truly, the shift knob with 3 pedals. Now, I'm also aware that you can have this combination in the form of the current gen 992 GT3, but that's gonna cost you what, like another 60, 80 grand?
60 to 80 grand. You do get better infotainment system, but I like the looks of this so much more. And it looks kind of like the 911R. 911R was supposed to be the last manual GT car, but yeah, they made this.
Yeah, so there's looks, and then I've actually spoken to and just heard around from 992 owners that the 992 just takes that one further step into a less raw organic car that's a little more techy. And with this, you could argue, even just money aside, that you have a better driver's car in the form that, you know, it's this perfect balance of you still have your creature comforts, you still have like Apple CarPlay, and like
it's not much. You have to flip the flip the rearview mirror down to get the...
Doesn't have auto dimming.
Yeah, it doesn't have auto dimming.
Not on that level.
It's very basic, but it's great.
But it's got what you need.
It's got CarPlay. None of my other cars have CarPlay. I think it's got a lot of the modern techs that, you know,
yeah, you can't get in like a 996 or in most of the 997s.
100%.
But combined with amazing raw driving and performance and the holy 4.0 motor.
I love
that's back there.
The 4.0 sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just the manual. I think I'd like this car a lot less if it were PDK. The manual really saves this car. It's the experience. It's not fast. It's not a McLaren fast, and it doesn't have the straight line speeds, but the manual really does save the experience.
There's so many bugs here.
A lot of bugs.
There's so many bugs. For being out in the desert in the middle of nowhere, there's somehow so many bugs
and it's
here.
hot. It's like 95 degrees out here.
Yeah, exactly.
The sweater was not the move.
That's why you also want a car that's at least somewhat this new, because hopefully it's never had overheating issues on you.
No overheating issue. The AC is amazing. You can actually see all the bugs that I've massacred.
Yeah.
On the way here.
The Bugs Life cast and crew is on there.
Yeah, it's been really reliable. Just little electronic things, but it's under CPO warranty. Nothing too crazy. We're already young, but I guess we're old enough that we're kind of the manual supremacist boomers already, valuing 3 pedals over PDK. But that's what I wanted to introduce to my audience, because I truly believe that the stick is the way to go with this car. I've only experienced manual GT4 and then PDK GT3. So I've actually never experienced the combination in this exact car. Got to change that today.
And that's what we're gonna try and change today, so that I could give you my full honest review to you guys. But you guys could take a look at also the rear end. So yeah, the beautiful 4-liter, and you have just headers.
Just headers. It's the Dundon long tube headers that that essentially just replaced the OEM headers. Porsche has this really weird side pipe that winds up the side, which contains the valves, and then it goes into the rear muffler. Everything is stock factory on this car, besides the headers. And
it still sounds phenomenal. And he's got the best plate in the game. When are we gonna see a G-Wagon in the garage? That's the Issa Ride-Off special right there.
You know, I'm hoping my friend drops his Tax Me plate, like the Tax M3 plate, so I can have the Tax M3 and the Ride-Off. And then I'll figure something out with the truck. I recently bought a GX, but maybe a G-Wagon in the future.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what tax pun he could add on to there.
I pay all my taxes. I do. I do. I pay all my taxes. No questions asked.
And if people actually look into the G-Wagon hacks and stuff like that, you'll realize, I mean, it's not as good as people just make it sound. You can't just go buy a G-Wagon and not pay taxes. That's not how life works.
You can't depreciate 100% of it anymore. It was reduced to 80 and then 60% this year, I believe.
Yeah.
So that hack is going, at least the accelerated portion is going away.
I don't know why I'm addressing this last, but Miami blue, which is the first thing you see.
I love the color.
And I love it too. I think it's one of the best colors there could be for this car, and it helps it stand out. Miami blue on the beautiful yellow CCBs. I already heard him squeaking along a little bit earlier.
It's awful.
But hey man, that's the flex right there. It's the one squeaky, creaky noise that actually means something more than...
Never
really
needs to text me to say he's coming home. I just
it's really embarrassing. Every time you're coming to a traffic stop, people look at you for the wrong reason. Like, what the hell is wrong with this car?
Yeah, they're also staring at him because, you know, he's in this blinding bright blue Beetle. This is a big moment for me because I have talked about this car and I've probably overhyped it, honestly, without experiencing it for my own self. He on the left. We're both going to be having fun here. Exhaust open. Didn't stall. That'd be the worst way to kick off this experience I've waited so long for. Just to stall this thing. Oh man. How do I put my seat back up a little bit? It's not automatic,
It's a handle on the right.
Yeah. This is the first thing I'm struggling with. How do I... Am I braking it?
Pull it and then push.
Pull it. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Oh! Ah! Okay, we're good. We just went like... I was like, I don't want to go forward. Oh, man. Dude, already? Oh. Feels a lot lighter than a 4,000-pound Camaro, that's for sure. Oh man, this feels amazing. Okay, it's already got the auto rev match. There's the Camaro. These roads are insane. Like, for anyone out there that thought I moved to a place that's all flat and desert, it is all desert, but it ain't all flat. These are just about as spoiling of driving roads as I could have up in Washington. Oh, that's sick. Driving that road in the Camaro first and then driving this was the best way to gauge like how truly light and precise Porsches are, because the amount of confidence you have just like hucking it in the tight corners in this in comparison is just outmatched. He's like, I gotta buy ZL1 now. Yeah, we could keep the trade going for a little longer if you want.
Sure.
I think that was a little too short now that I
Let's go to Bartlett.
Yeah, say less. I've been in a lot of GT3s, but I'm just not used to having to put the clutch pedal in on this one. Oh yeah. Give the shift knob a little neutral shake, cause you can. Dude, you can't even like, it doesn't even want to because it's so rigid and precise and what do you call it? Short throw, which is how I like it. Like this is what you want. In comparison to the Camaro, when I floor it, it's really obviously not that fast because it makes nowhere near as much power, but you're not like feeling like you need more just because you really don't. Here we go. Yeah, the manual makes the car. It really does. It's as good as I thought. It's definitely the most fun I've ever had driving a GT3. I'm not gonna lie right now. The fact that you can do all this to this car and not even feel bad for it is insane. What I'll say is that the car is so light that like you'll feel like you're gonna fly away on some of these big bumps, but I also feel like the car is so stable that like if you do get a little bit of air, it's gonna like catch itself perfectly. Dude, I think I'm sold now.
Sorry, sir. I think you're gonna have to move. This is for boat parkings only. This is so fun. This is so fun. It doesn't. Through bumps, it doesn't like to settle and put traction down.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, but besides that, amazing car.
This is a masterpiece. This was truly amazing. I'm glad we got that extra driving in because honestly, I had like double the fun just now, headed ripping over here than the short experience earlier. It's tough because it's expensive, you know, it's a lot. But
you do forget about it when you're on these roads. But
yeah, no, totally. When you're driving it, you forget you're driving a $200,000 car.
Right.
And at the same time, any GT3 RS is also going to cost you at least 50 grand more, depending on the generation.
If you get the .1, it's about the same price as this.
Really, the .1 RSs?
The .1 RSs are now like 180 to 200.
Oh, no way.
Incredible values, yeah. But it doesn't come in the manual.
Yeah, exactly. I have learned and I have certified from that driving that the manual is the way. And I'm not just saying that to complete my hypothesis and the video. Genuinely, like I can't imagine, and I've had seat time in the PDK versions of the GT3.
If you guys have other manual cars you want to own before this, do it, because this will ruin it.
Yeah.
It ruins every single car for you.
Yeah. And also, people will know if you drive different manuals that there are like types of shifters that feel like, in my opinion, the BMW shifters are always way too loose and
It's
not
rubbery.
that satisfying.
It's not very satisfying.
Yeah, you have to put in like a good kit into those.
These two are the best.
Yeah, I know. That has an amazing shifter, and this also has exactly as good of a shifter as you would expect out of a car this hefty. Most of the cars I drive, I'm very like sound oriented, and I would say 80% of the driving reward comes from just the exhaust noise alone. But this makes you realize there's a lot more. I mean, it sounds phenomenal, but you get rewarded with more than just the sound of the car. You kind of, it's just all the other senses as well. Just, you know, the acceleration, the way that it goes into the corners, the way that it bites the bumps, all of those things. It's impressive. And I don't even know what to do now because I can't really do much about this. Like,
you sent me a wire.
I don't know if I could sell the Mercy for that. I don't think I could do that.
I wouldn't do that.
But this also, I don't know. I mean, this isn't even going to pay this off even if I did let this go. So it's like, I don't even know what to do at this point. But
finance it.
I guess so. Sell this and then finance that.
Don't sell that. Have both.
Well, this is a lot to finance by itself.
And get a bigger house so you can have all the space for it.
We just need to make more money is what I'm just hearing right now. But I need a Porsche in my life for sure. And, you know, I'm a little late to realize it, but I've realized it. Homie pull up in the USB drive. He's missing his fourth wheel.
You have to pay extra for that.
Yeah, I guess so. How much do those go for?
I don't have any service right now. I'll check.
It's called a
Vanderhaul.
Vanderhaul.
Anywhere from 25 to 50 grand is what it costs.
That's better.
That's, dude, 50 grand. I'm just saying, you could have a stock one of those, like older.
And
at
you
least
get
that has
4 wheels.
Yeah, you get 4 wheels.
Maybe if you pay 70 grand, they
AC,
give you 4
you get
wheels.
heated
Yeah.
and cooled seats.
And you have a beautiful American V8. Never gonna let you down. It's gonna give you all the torque.
Mm-hmm.